in his grandmother's backyard. While Clark, a father of two, had his cell phone in his hand, officers in Meadowview that night first said they thought he had what they called a toolbar, and then they said he had a gun. His killing at the hands of police motivating massive protests across the city and eventually changed to police operational policy and family notification procedures about case evidence. Though the officers who killed Clark did not face charges, the city of Sacramento settled lawsuits out of court on behalf of his children and the rest of his family. And this weekend, they're pairing that support with the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., hosting a community brunch on King's birthday in Stephon Clark's name. Stephon's brother, Stevante, with me now live, along with the host of that brunch, Leah Shank of Impact. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Stevante, you're calling this event the Stephon Clark I Have a Dream brunch. Why so important for MLK and your brother to be remembered together this way?
Well, the reason we did this was because I believe if Dr. King was here today, part of what he would be doing is fighting against the injustices of Stephon Clark, Breonna Taylor, Eric Garner, so on and so forth. So I believe connecting the vision of Dr. King and the mission and the vision of Stephon Clark when it comes to justice and accountability are intertwined. I believe you can't have one without the other.
Okay.
So we are doing this for legacy as well. Legacy, legacy, legacy. As we honor the legacy of Dr. King, we also honor the legacy of Stephon Clark. Like you said, it's almost been 5 years, and we don't want people to forget or become desensitized because it's a movement and not a moment.
And Stevante, what do you want this gathering to do for the community, to say to the community?
Well, what I do want to do, number one, is bring a lot of these impacted families together for the community, because there's a lot of families that have been impacted by not just police violence, but by community violence as well. So one thing this will do is be a gathering of impacted families, uniting nonprofit leaders, families, and also small businesses and pretty much big businesses as well, bringing us all together in solidarity to honor the life and legacy of Dr. King. That's what I want to do with this, is bring unity in the community. I believe it's too many neighborhoods and not enough neighbors, so I wanted to bring us all together.
Okay. Leah, your organization Impact is always standing with the community, often in instances in which people of color are on the receiving end of different treatment than others facing the same situations. It's been almost 55 years since Dr. King was assassinated, and still, regardless of all the rights he helped win, still these issues.
Absolutely. You know, we're still fighting for the same things that King fought for all those years ago. And so I'm really excited about this event. I'm so thankful for Stevante and his team for putting this together, because what we're doing is unifying the community, which is exactly what Dr. King did 55 years ago. So all the principles that Dr. King left us with are exactly what we're using to put into place for this event this weekend. And that's exactly what we want to do, is make sure we get everybody together. And we all are fighting for the same principles: unifying, equality, basic rights, justice, and equity. And that's exactly what Stevante and I both share in the desire of unifying, not just communities, but community leaders, members, and, like you said, impacted families.
Leah, for people in our community who want to make a change that may often feel really at a loss with a problem so big, what would you say to encourage them? What would you want them to do?
I invite them to come out to something like this. It's family friendly. Not everybody is a protester. Not everybody wants to deal with policies and politics. Well, this is an event where there's going to be food, music, entertainment, speakers. There's going to be so much for families to come out to. And this is how you get involved: coming out and speaking with us, being around these families. And this is how you find out how you can make an impact in your community.
And Leah, I also have to ask, you know, right after the situation with Stephon Clark, right after George Floyd, we saw the streets filled. There was a lot of fervor. There was a lot of angst. There was a lot of passion around some of these issues. The further away that you get from one of these inciting incidents, it may be harder. Is it harder with your group to get people out, to get people to stand up for some of the smaller incidents? If it's happening to your family, it's not smaller, but some of the other things that have gone on?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people don't come out until the media tells them to, or until, it's popular to do so. But we fight these battles year round. We work with families every single day that are losing their loved ones. It never makes it to TV. It never becomes a catchphrase. It's never a hashtag. It never, is circulating on the internet. But we know these families personally. And so it is very difficult to get people out if they don't think that there's a certain popularity behind it. And that's hard for somebody like Stevante and I both, because we are still working with these families, and we're losing lives every single day, and our community is still very much impacted by gun violence.
Stevonte, it has been almost 5 full years since your brother was taken from you and the rest of your family, as we've been talking about. What's on the horizon as you plan for the anniversary of his passing this year?
Well, we plan on doing a Justice and Accountability March. We do plan on doing a dinner or a gala to honor his life and legacy. We don't want to overstress ourselves or overwork ourselves. We're talking to Bernice King, and she was telling us how Dr. King died at the age of 39 with the heart of a 75-year-old. So we're trying to take it slow and do everything perfect and really honor the life of Stephon Clark without stressing ourselves out with all this work.
Well, we know you think it's important work. We know a lot of people in the community are behind you. Thank you so much for coming in to share about what's happening this weekend. We appreciate you both.
Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Thank you.